Hello, everybody. We're back after dinner, all full of foodie food.
I thought dinner was Titan having us for lunch.
Yeah, there was a little bit of that.
A lot of that.
Yeah, it was not pretty.
Oh, though we did make some progress. Consistently got to see like the next mechanic chain, and yeah, how the heck do you live through all of that?
Graha?
When Emmett Selk spoke of surprising civilizations and other reflections, I wonder if he had the Alexandrians in mind.
Having seen the beauty of the Dawntrail Sea firsthand, I simply can't accept what they've done here in Alexandria. I understand this is part of their culture, but it is no less disconcerting. I agree with you, Kyle. Regulators gave Zerl Jaw a frightening advantage, and that's just one of the devices he's gotten his hands on. If we're to have a chance at defeating him, we'll have to learn how we have to learn all we can about the technology he has at his disposal. Not yet, Orca. We were kind of busy with food and getting our butts smacked by Titan. Because
yes,
Titan.
I listened to a little of it, and I can see what you're talking about. Fane looks to be of an age with Alessandro Clamat, but now I wonder if those regulators have anything to do with that.
It's possible.
Embracing oblivion. And cake.
We're gonna eat cake.
Kasuya regards you with concerned curiosity.
I trust you've gained an insight into the use of souls in Alexandria. It's shocking, I know. I was overwhelmed myself at first. I expect you'll need some time to digest it all. But for now, let's head back to the earth and sky. At this rate... There's something I want to...
At this rate, you're not going to have lunch.
Maybe.
You know what she's really concerned about? Her stomach.
There's something I want to discuss with everyone. Let's take a moment before we head into the tunnel. Fair enough.
She wants to discuss the lack of tacos.
There is a distinct lack of tacos here, yes. And that is disconcerting.
Yes.
Oh no, someone is angry at me. Pew pew, pew pew pew. Hello, Doodles. Oh. I forgot to turn on the filter. Ha 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 ha.
Oops.
Silly me.
Oh, did you turn on YouTube?
Yes. Yay. Come on, Rift, up here. Good boy. Alice? I understand the argument that we should keep an open mind if this practice is integral to their culture, but every fiber of my being rails against it. Aaron?
To think that everyone has lived here for 30 years, long enough to become accustomed to the way of life.
Oh, we're getting a different weather.
Oh?
It's turned cloudy and slightly sunny.
It's been kind of doing that.
It isn't just all electrical storms all the time. What does Lamenti wish to discuss, I wonder?
Tis well that we could see firsthand how regulators are used, to draw upon even the souls of fiends. I shudder to imagine how powerful Zoraljaw could become.
Yeah, that is an issue. I'm sorry for delaying us, but I have some thoughts I need to share. In both technology and values, it's plain that a wide gulf's been between Toliolal and Alexandria. And while Zoraljaw knows everything about us, we hardly know anything about what he's become.
Indeed. We haven't even seen what lies within that enormous tower Everkeep.
So, I'd like to make a proposal. That is, we work with Kahua and her people. We need to learn as much as we can about the enemy, and the quickest way would be to join hands with the Bolivian. We've only just met them, I know, and we shouldn't be too quick to trust, but the fact remains that they share our desire to stop Zoraljaw.
Sphene, too, claims to be at odds with the King of Resolve. May I ask why you would cooperate with Oblivion instead?
It's simple, really. Their leader is Erenville's mother. Meanwhile, whatever Sphene may feel, she's the ruler of this nation. There's a great risk in working with her, and less reason to take her at her word.
A fair point. And knowing Zoraljaw, we must assume that his arrangement with Sphene was not made without some consideration.
All I know is that it would be heartening to have allies in this strange realm. I think everyone would agree that we can help that any help we can get would be welcome.
Hold on. There's no guarantee that it's actually my mother behind the machine. Really? Without seeing her in the flesh, we can't rule out the possibility of a ploy. If it turns out to be a trap, we endanger not only ourselves, but everyone in Tuliolal.
As you say, we have no proof that it is really Kahua. But I make my proposal in full awareness of this. Whether we're going to war or strive for peace, we need to learn as much as we can. Otherwise, we can't hope to do anything meaningful. As it stands, we know too little about this realm. We need to remedy that. We need to study the enemy, and when the time comes, strike down Zoraljaw for good of all. What's more, I trust you, Erenville. You've always had great instincts, honed from your time training under your mother.
What if I'm wrong? What if sentiment is clouding my judgment?
If it's a trap, we'll just deal with it.
Yeah.
That's usually how we work anyway.
That's always the way of it with you.
See? Even you admit it.
Fine. If you're set on this, then I'll say no more.
Then it's settled. Let's head inside and secure ourselves some new allies.
Okay, good. They did not pull out and back to show somebody watching us.
But from their reaction, being with Oblivion will not necessarily automatically make Sphene our enemy. Oh, while we're here. 653 to the southwest. I don't think so.
Yeah, other half of the map. Earth and Sky Hideout.
The The fact that I just go on this whole thing about this is just how we do things, and then Ehrenfeld just confirms it. It's like, thank you.
Yes.
Starting with Ehrenfeld.
Okay. I'm unaccustomed to seeing her make decisions like a ruler. Better that than her former vacillating self, though.
With the resources at her disposal, I'm hopeful that Kahua and her people will make great allies.
The vow of resolve is possessed of conviction and flexibility both. If the tales are true, she learned much in the course of her rite of succession. Yes, she did.
While I'm all for dealing with Zoralja, we need to consider how our actions may affect ordinary Alexandrians. They're not the enemy after all. I agree with Wuklamat. It's a gamble regardless whether we choose to work with her people here, and more knowledge is better than less. Geode?
Okay. You understand how regulators work now, I trust. It's...
Bless you! Are you okay?
Yep. Wasn't even a proper Klingon sneeze.
No, but it was close.
Sorry.
You were saying,
You
Jill?
understand how regulators work now, I trust. It's one of those things that's best seen in action.
Malakwi? Oh, hello again. And nostalgia. The wildlife can be very dangerous out there. You need to take care if you don't wear a regulator.
It's not that dangerous. Other than, like the A rank mark and the S rank mark.
Kakua, there is something I need to tell you and your people. We came here for no other reason than to strike down Zoralja.
This should not be a surprise to at least half of you. But I thought he was your brother. Do you really mean to kill your own kin?
My kin invaded our nation and murdered our people. As the vow of resolve, it falls to me to bring him to account. I am prepared to do what I must, and I won't hesitate when the time comes. Like us, you and yours oppose Zoralja. In light of this, I propose that we work together to stop him once and for all. I realize this is sudden, that the gamble to trust someone you've only just met. But I would trust in the conviction of anyone who shares my goal. So fight with me, I beg you. As you say, our goals align, and I don't doubt your resolve in the least. If you hadn't proposed working together, I would have done so instead. Truth be told, it's been tough going at it alone. While we've gathered ample intelligence, we don't have the strength to take decisive action. Besides, how could we not trust you? My only son is with you, my fuzzy little bun-bun. He's all the reason I need. Doting mother. It's decided. Here's to a fruitful collaboration. Thank you, Kakua, everyone. Together, we'll achieve great things, I'm sure of it. Then let's not waste any time. We've been wondering about Zoral Jaw's whereabouts. Is the palace inside that tower?
After a fashion, the king resides on the uppermost level. But while Queen Sphene has a penchant for going out in public, he seldom shows himself. What's more, his movements are highly classified. Not even his commanders are privy to that information. If anyone knows where he is at any given time, it could only be the Queen.
Even if we don't know his whereabouts, Zoral Jaw will eventually march on Tuliolal again. That's when we can go after him. The drawback is we have to wait. The drawback is that we have to wait for the invasion to happen. Innocents would be put in harm's way. Excuse me. Also, there's the possibility that he'll leave everything to his minions and not command the army in person.
Not if he knows where to find Wuklamat.
No, he'll take the field. What makes you so certain? My brother has always yearned to surpass our father. That's why he attacked Tuliolal.
Yeah.
After waiting for 30 years, the first thing he wanted to do was demonstrate his newfound strength. But killing Papa didn't satisfy him, so now he's bent on proving himself stronger than me and Koana, who bested him in the right of succession. He's challenged me to strike him down. He wants a duel to show everyone that he's superior to the Dawn Servant, and he won't let minions deprive him of the pleasure. Then why hasn't he appeared to given you your chance? Surely he's aware of your presence here. At that, I can only guess. Perhaps he wants to dazzle us with his wondrous realm. But if he won't deign to appear, then we'll force him to do so. Even as gathering intelligence, we make no move to attack him. Show absolutely no interest in a confrontation. Knowing him, he'll tire of waiting and turn his attentions to Koana instead. He'll attack Tuliolal again, like he said he would. I see. If you believe this is the best approach, then we have no objections. Any campaign against Tuliolal requires that Zoral Jaw lead his forces through the vanguard. We'll have lookouts keep an eye on it day and night. Such a strategy is certainly viable. If we were proceeding with it, though, we would warn those outside. Indeed, they'll need time to prepare their defenses.
I should be glad to coordinate our efforts. I'm already in regular contact with Fiostola, and will make sure to keep our comrades appraised of developments. You can leave Vanguard to us. We'll send word at the first sign of movement.
It seems we have a plan. While we wait for Zoral Jaw to move, we'll do well to prepare for battle. It begins with familiarizing yourselves with the technology that empowers us. To that end, I'll show you to Oblivion's main headquarters. Oh, I thought this place was. You'd be impressed to know that we're located right inside the tower, in a residential district of Solution 9. Hiding a tree in the forest, as it were. The only question is how to get you through the checkpoint. About that. Sphene said she'd make it so that we could enter without issue. She did? Curious. She's not supposed to have such authority over the sentries.
Oh ho.
If I recall correctly, her words were that she would register us as guests. I see. Perhaps we're in the clear then. When you're ready, come and meet me in the tower's entrance.
Before you head out, give us a moment to introduce ourselves properly, eh? After all, names are good to know when working together. Is Katsuya going to do the Kate Sith thing all game?
Maybe. Ernville?
It's eerie hearing my mother's voice come from that peculiar machine.
If this isn't their main headquarters, I can't imagine what the actual place is like.
The intelligence that Katsuya and her people possess will be very useful to our efforts.
Between making new friends and entering the tower, I can't help but feel a little excited.
All you need is something new to stab?
Is it just me, or are Ernville and Katsuya complete opposites in personality?
It's not just you.
Nice to meet you. If Kakuya trusts you, then so do we.
While Oblivion has operatives all over, we're the main crew here. I'm Geode, the leader of this hideout. And the dependable young twins behind me are Nostalgia and Wayake.
I'm Nostalgia. It's a pleasure to meet you. My sister and I were born and raised inside the barrier. We've been with Oblivion for 3 years, and our main duties are surveillance and provisioning. Twins, eh? That explains the resemblance. Oyakia is a Totowanan name, unless I'm mistaken. That's right. Our mother is Tuliolan and our father is Alexandrian. They wanted to honor both our cultures. They're beautiful names. Thank you. Though I have no memories of my mother, I'd like to think I carry a part of her with me.
Seems to be a common problem around here.
So, what made you decide to join Oblivion? We wanted to avenge our father.
Oh dear.
Ambrose was his name. Oh dear. And years ago, he was taken away after a scuffle with a soldier over a disagreement. It was a minor incident, so at first we clung to the hope that he'd be released. But when months went by and no word from or about him, we made the decision to remove our regulators. We had already lost the memories of our mother. We didn't want to lose our father as well.
Very good.
They're all forgotten about him now, everyone who had known him. That bastard! Even here, he thinks nothing of his own people. Sometime later, we were approached by a member of Oblivion, hoping to get justice for our own father. We joined the Order. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to darken the mood.
Not a problem.
No, I appreciate you sharing this. Together, we'll avenge your father. Thank you. Something tells me that you have what it takes.
Or at least we will in another 3 levels.
Introduce yourself, too. Go on. It's pretty much the same story for me. And while mine is a Toawakan name, I haven't the faintest how things are on the outside of the barrier. It's my dream to go and see it with my own eyes. Our mother's homeland.
We would love to help you do that.
Once peace is restored, you must come and visit. The wilds are beautiful, the food delicious, and everyone is so nice. You'll love it.
You'll notice she did mention the food.
Always the food.
And that's us here. You'll meet others in the back room. That's our headquarters. Some of them are a little eccentric, but they have good hearts, all. Elinishba, one last thing. It isn't exactly my place to say this, but thank you for seeking out Kaisuya. She talks about you so much, it's clear how important you are to her.
You are Mother's little boy. Her fluffy little bun.
Fussy. And he is fussy. That's all. Be good to your mother while you still can, eh? Yeah, how old is she now? Well, we'll let you go now. Feel free to use this hideout as you'd like. Tender shortcake, layered with whipped cream and sliced no-pala tender tunas. This light and fluffy dessert is the perfect summertime treat.
Meanwhile, in Everkeep.
Must be ahead of me. Yep.
And I think he's bigger.
You've been consulting with Wook Lamont. No matter. I do not know what you are scheming. But when your realm lay on the brink, you were powerless. You had no choice but to turn to me.
Ooh.
Whatever sentiment you may feel for her, it is my power you require, is it not?
Perhaps. And yet, knowing the love that Wook Lamont bears for her people, how she regards them all as kin, I cannot help but wish to spare her the same pain I have suffered. What's more, her friends possess new knowledge. Were we to work together, we might find another path. I know you're loath to consider it, but is there no hope for peace with Tuliolo? What we've already done may be unforgivable, but it needn't continue. You needn't kill your brother and sister.
I slew my only flesh and blood. Yet you attempt to sway me with an appeal to family. The memory of my father's final moments still fills me with disappointment. Age came for him before I did. For long years, I sought to prove the miracle. And weak as he was, defeating him achieved nothing. To kill them is my only recourse. Wook Lamont and Kona, who bested him as he was in his prime.
They are still your siblings, even if not by blood. That such bonds should mean so little to you.
I am bound to no one. Serve none save myself. I made that clear when first you spoke to me in the Golden City. Remember, I could easily kill your beloved family. If you would protect them, cast aside any foolish notions. Your wisdom and abilities are valuable insofar as our goals align. So think well before you act, Queen of Reason. Uklamot, if you are Father's worthy successor, then you will find your way to me. But should you fall short, I will lay waste to Tuli Yolal.
What now?
Oh boy. Give me a second. I'm gonna check the back room. There's no one here. Geode lied. I guess start with Geode.
Hold on a moment. Okay. Seeing how well they were equipped with benches and chairs.
They're kind of lacking.
They have some, though.
I do believe they have a couple beds, though.
They have, like, long tables that have benches and chairs. The small tables do not. By the way, you'll want to watch yourselves around the mechanical soldiers roaming outside. They're malfunctioning and may attack unprovoked.
Right.
Don't worry. We're plenty provoked.
Nostalgia. My sister is something of an introvert, so I take it on myself to watch over her. By the same token, though, she's extremely cautious and observant. That makes her great at reconnaissance. They say the sky outside the barrier is truly beautiful. I'd love to see it one day.
We're working on it. Hot scions are on the job.
It takes no small amount of courage to oppose Zoral Ja and his army. The members of Oblivion must be driven indeed. Nostalgia and Wallaki remind me of Alphino and myself. Similar, but so very different. We should chat sometime. Trade twin tales.
Twin
Graha?
buddies. At long last, we're entering the tower. Not that I'm excited or anything. Not unduly.
Yeah, the two beds are kind of actually behind Wook. If you go straight.
Yep.
So they at least have sleeping accommodations.
Yes. 12 helper if she's mentioned anything embarrassing. Oh dear. Solution 9. The first aid fell in the swamp.
I keep still wanting to read that as Section 9.
Yeah, well. Huiklamat is eager to head to Everkeep.
Right. Kachua is waiting. Let's head to the tower. For those who don't know, Section 9 is the section that the Major runs for Ghost in the Shell.
Yes.
Public insecurity, yes. Okay, same on Geode, so.
Yeah. Time to exit. Department of Security and Tranquility. That wasn't very tranquil, but it was very secure. That's Hershak and Garrick would probably get along way too well.
Yes. Yes, they would. Okay, quick question. What part of the maps have you not seen?
The area we're going to head for, and then 2 things down in East Yasuani. If you take a look at my screen, you should be able to see.
Okay, keep your map up. You can shrink it a little if you want.
No, I can't. So there.
Sorry.
It'll stop being useful as a map. Hit for that one fate, actually. That'll take us into it. Or into
Yeah,
one of the 2 sectors.
it's up top. The Tatawani provider?
Probably? Yeah. Tanawatan provider. Guna supplied.
Shall we pop the fate? Oh, no, it just disappeared.
We are fateless. Yeah, that got me the location. And then a bit southwest of the station.
Figured we'll do a quick map roundup since we're on this section.
Yeah. And just directly west.
Yeah, there's a ridge there, and I'm assuming we need to go up top the ridge.
Nope.
Nope.
That was close enough.
Okay.
Now, double check the Aether Compass. If there's anything down here...
531 to the west.
Nope, that's on the other side of the wall. Okay, we should be clear for this side of the map. As expected, but if there's any place where it was further away from us than something on the other side of the wall, it'd be down here. So it needed checking.
Yep, we're at 5 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, ignoring you. Not dealing with words on my watch. Nope, no wargs here. It would have been nice to have seen this area before the abandonment and before the shield.
Oh, yes.
Head through town.
Mm-hmm.
Those trees really scare me, though. I expect to see those trees in Fuoth territory, you know?
Mm-hmm. Effective turret.
And that's everybody.
Oh, really? And this actually exits the zone.
Yes.
I thought we'd end up on the other side of the wall. Mechanical Sentry. The core system is presently updating registered user data. nice and shiny.
Ah, there you are. If Queen Sphene has registered you as guests, you should be able to march right on in. And if she hasn't?
They'll shoot us.
Then you may have swarm of Zoral Jaw's minions to deal with. Nothing for it but to see if Sphene has betrayed us, eh?
They seem to have a fairly limited proximity alert.
Thank you for your diligent service, friends. My companions and I would like to pass, if you're so kind.
Outrunner Guide Unit identified. Registration number verified. 6 accompanying civilians identified. Verifying credentials. Credentials verified. Welcome, guests of Queen Sphene. There's Sphene.
What a relief. And there you have it. It seems the Queen was true to her word. Follow me, everyone. Solution 9 awaits. As we wait patiently for the pizza wheel to spin in the corner. Huh, you came up faster than I did. I'm still spinning.
Ooh.
Oh dear. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah, this is very cyberpunk.
Everkeep. A tower of electro piercing a perpetual shroud of storm clouds. Occupying the 9th level of this 12-tiered structure is a residential district called Solution 9. In so naming their home, what hopes did its founders harbor for it? And did it prove the answer they sought?
Spectacular, isn't it? There are more districts throughout the tower, including industrial ones, but Solution 9 is the largest.
Just being here makes my head spin.
Poor Wook!
Perfectly natural reaction. A city of shimmering electrobe, replete with strange technologies that cater to every conceivable need. We never dreamed the life back home in Tuliolo.
Still not quite as pretty as
While I go and
Amaru.
explain the situation to those in the back room, why not take a moment to explore? I believe lived experiences are far more educational than dry explanations. And you want to know more about Sphene and Zoralja's Dominion, do you not?
You had me at Explorer.
Yeah, you had me at Explore. It's what we do.
I had a feeling you'd be king.
Just to confirm, while we have been allowed inside, are we also permitted to roam?
Absolutely. As Beam's registered guest, you'll find you're exempt from the Sentry scrutiny. The elevator to the uppermost level. I wouldn't go near that. But other areas should be fine provided you act like you belong.
All right then, we'll show ourselves around.
Yes. Familiarizing ourselves with the technology here will help us prepare for the battles to come.
Try not to enjoy yourselves too much, or you're liable to attract attention.
Once you've explored to your satisfaction, come to the entrance to True View in the eastern sector.
Right
The way
then.
from there is a little complicated, so I'll send someone to guide you.
Understood. We'll see you later. I shall speak with the residents. Perhaps one of them will recognize the earring.
Yes.
What's with this place? How can this all be the inside of a tower?
So, what aren't you telling me? Where are you?
That I can't reveal yet. Precautions, you understand.
Pause for a
Just know
moment.
that I'm safe.
Okay. Just checking, everyone. I'm getting a black screen on the stream.
I'm showing fine.
Okay, it just kind of freaked on my mod view, I guess.
Oh dear.
She says she's fine. We're all fine. Nothing to see here.
We're in conversation anyway.
But come, tell me about your adventurer friend. You seem to have a great deal of faith in him. You must have been through a lot together.
You might say that. For instance, we found the entrance to the Golden City.
Wait, what? You did? Why didn't you mention this sooner?
You want to explore together?
Yeah, sure, come along.
It's not that I'm scared or anything. Everything is just so different from home, is all.
It is.
I won't deny that.
I mean, I have to admit, this is probably the biggest place we've been in that isn't trying to kill us.
Yeah.
Yeah, you big cheese.
Oh god, don't even remind me of the big cheese.
Too
Hold
late.
on a second. Touchy.
I guess this is public transit for them. Actually, hold on a moment.
Blender.
Leander. Welcome to Solution 9. Can I interest you in a packet of angel snacks? They're all the rage at the moment.
Angel
No thanks.
snacks. That sounds dangerous. There's another guy over here.
I don't think he's talkable.
No, he isn't.
I think Leander's the only one nearby whose name... no. Corinna.
We pride ourselves in stocking a beverage for every occasion. Feeling lousy and lethargic? Need a quaffable cure for your ailments? Look no further. From tonics to medicines and everything in between, we have it all.
Pokeball. And back.
You pokeballed?
For a couple seconds.
Oh boy.
And you are pokeballing.
Oh dear.
Yeah, you are standing still.
Yeah, because I've run off a completely
And
different...
yes, and now you're over there.
This... This almost smells like a jump puzzle.
Please don't.
Invisible! Jump puzzle denied! Yeah, and here you could definitely see the architecture similar to the
Yeah.
gate to the Golden City. Okay, Wook, what do you want to see first? And by the way, as impressive as this is, I'm still more impressed with Amarut. Even if all we saw was a shade of it. But this is impressive, let's be honest. A tower. Inside a tower. I still can't believe Yeah, I can't believe this. No, sorry. I just can't. For now, I say we proceed straight ahead. If we feel like we're getting lost, we can always turn around and go back the way we came.
And of course, they had this technology before the second Emerald Calamity.
Yeah. And they've been effectively hiding out in this for like thousands of years.
Well, they like
More
to say
than.
hundreds. So I do wonder if they had a lot of, comparatively speaking, time compression going on.
Yeah. Touchy touchy.
Yeah, that isn't concerning at all. No.
What, the drop down?
Yes, the fact that the Aetheryte is, hovering over a giant pit that, when you go to the Aetheryte, well, if you appear at the location of the Aetheryte, it's a long fall.
I thought you hated the long fall. Never mind,
Exactly.
continuing on. Crossroads already? This place is too much. I have no idea where I should go. Why don't you just follow me? Right, I've made up my mind. Let's head to that building over there. Alright.
She is coping through impulsiveness.
Yeah.
Another forecast terminal.
Big Aetheryte Plaza.
Actually, no, that's just the Skywatcher. Yeah, no signs of anything like a Chocobo Keep.
Over here. Another touchy.
Yep. Hey, they have delivery moogles too.
Apparently they do. When did you sneak in here, little guy?
Koopo! Stuck here 30 years, Koopo!
That's what he said?
No.
Well, I'd love nothing more than to deliver a letter to
Yeah.
my proud prodigy. I fear there's nothing for you today, Koopo. I must convey my congratulations
I've
again.
been here for 30 years would be hilarious.
Where once stood a rank amateur, now stands a variable maestro of mail carrying, Kupo. The countless post-Muggles have inspired a carrying your touch well. We may call upon you again, but until that day, stay safe on your adventures. But you won't explain what you're doing here!
Kupo?
Muggles. Fluffy, lazy.
Ah! There you are! Lamati!
Ah, we've been found.
Sphene,
Yes.
I was worried you might have had trouble at the checkpoint, but I see everything went according to plan.
well, that's thanks to you.
Now, I know you've scarcely arrived, but I have a request to make of you.
Oh, a request, you say?
Yes, an important one.
Okay.
What do you wish?
I'll say it plain. I want you to make peace with Zeralja.
What? I thought you said you weren't on his side.
We have come no closer to seeing eye to eye, nor do I condone his methods. Be that as it may, I don't want you to fight him. I don't want you to regret a decision made in anger and haste. Unequipped with regulators as you are, the risk is too great.
I appreciate your concern, but you ask the impossible. Zeralja murdered our father. His minions slaughtered our countrymen. He will never renounce his war. As vow of resolve, it falls to me to stop him. I know you love your people too, and so you must understand how I feel. Why I cannot, will not back down.
I do understand. All too well. Let me say only this then. Zeralja will use any means to win. If you would protect your people, return to them at once and prepare. Prepare as best you can. It may ring hollow coming from the queen of an enemy nation. But unlike me, you still have the power to determine your own fate.
Unlike you.
You really are a curious one. Look, you needn't worry for us. We have dependable comrades holding the fort in Tulihiola. They'll keep everyone safe, so we can devote our attention to affairs here.
Please.
God. Never fear, I am here.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you have comrades on whom you can rely. I envy you.
You know, you could
You know.
talk with us.
We'd like to learn more about you.
Thank you, Woke.
About me?
The entire point of why we're here.
To be frank, we're still not sure whether or not you're trustworthy. So, if you have a moment, would you show us around the district? That way, we can get to know you better.
You're asking me, the Queen, to show you around?
Yep.
Oh, but I jest.
About the size of it.
I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. Very well. I shall be your guide. You're my guests, after all, and teaching you about my realm would be a pleasure in and of itself. If you like, I can introduce you to my citizens, too. I consider them family, as you do yours.
By all means, we're in your capable hands.
That you are. This will be an enjoyable and enlightening tour, I promise.
Ah, there I am.
Problems loading again?
Yeah, I think, I'm Pokeballed, aren't I? Yep, I was Pokeballed!
Pokeballed. Oh, okay, there she goes. We are both having some trouble.
Yeah, I'm wondering if the server's getting hammered again. They had problems yesterday with a lot of DDoS. With Speen as our guide, we needn't fear getting lost.
The Queen's Tour. Sphene stands ready to take you on a tour of Solution 9.
Let us begin then, shall we? I must say, I'm really grateful. This place is so vast and confusing, I didn't even know where to begin. While the district may seem daunting in size and structure, all key facilities are well situated near ley nodes. What you call aetherites. Remember this, and you won't lose your way. Now then, seeing as it's right here, I will show you the Nexus Arcade first. Please follow me.
Ah, the information desk.
This complex is home to all manner of shops, from food and daily necessities to technological conveniences. You can find almost everything here. Ever keeps interiors fast, as you've observed. This arcade makes it possible for people to acquire what they need in one centralized location. Amazing! How do you get to the upper levels? I don't see stairs. Jump pads. They have jump pads.
Of course they do.
Do you see the glowing patterns yonder? That's the automatic conveyor.
At least they're advanced enough not to get you soaked in the process.
Such contraptions are found throughout Everkeep, allowing us swift moving between faraway places. That will spare us some walking. They are also made from that strange metal. What's it? Yes, the conveyors are powered by electrope. As a matter of fact, the ore is integral to just about everything you never keep, even the floors and walls. By etching arcane circuits upon it, electrope can be used to convert lightning energy to those of other elements. In doing so, we can achieve various effects. For instance, a conversion to wind to produce flotation, which is required for propulsion of our flying vehicles. The conversion to fire, meanwhile, produces light and heat, and is employed in devices such as street lamps and heaters. There's even self-heating cups that keep your drinks warm. You can make a drink cold if you convert to ice instead. You certainly can. Our vending machines do just that.
Oh, now you know this is a Japanese game. Vending machines for everything.
What's more, multiple energies can also be combined to produce some clever effects. For instance, by manipulating the air with wind while producing light with lightning, it's possible to alter one's appearance. It's almost scary what you could do with electrope. If such wondrous metal existed in our world, imagine everyone would be fighting over it.
Uh-oh.
This shop over here, what does it sell?
And Wook is oblivious.
Ah, yes. Let's go and take a look. I dare say you will find it interesting. That may have been what caused the calamity in their world. Fighting over electrope.
Maybe. Oh, I see another Pokeball.
Oh no!
And, okay, better. I disappeared for a moment.
Yeah, sorry.
The server is definitely straining. Dawn of a New Deal. Wondering what that future blue is for.
Future blue?
Or, well, for me it's red.
Yeah, it's red for me. That. Oh gods.
Crafting.
Oh gods. It's a Rowena shard.
Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, let's go over here and pretend we never saw her.
Hold on. This light graffiti.
Yes.
It is adorbs.
Yes.
Sorry, I just had to point that out. Canister.
Welcome, Mister. Care to peruse today's selection?
What is all this?
It's the crafting area, since that's where the script exchange is.
This shop sells food. Those are the items on the counter. That's food? I can't imagine what it tastes like.
Not much of
I
anything.
thought you might be surprised. Your countrymen were too at the beginning. Hope you can... Come, you must sample something. Choose one and I'll purchase it.
I suppose I don't take Gil. Welcome, friends. How lucky you are for Her Majesty to treat you. The 5 items on display are our most popular. I recommend one of them if this is your first time. Select an item that interests you.
Oh god, it's astronaut food! It's astronaut food all the way down!
Slab of pink hexagons, liquid-filled pouch, long rectangular bar, hexagon patterned bag, black and yellow tin. You guys don't have any carrots of happiness, do you?
I could actually go for a carrot of happiness right about now.
Yes! I'll try that black and yellow tin. I'm hoping there will be something in it.
I'll go with the slab of pink hexagons.
This here is cultivated steak. It's not quite the same as the real thing they produce on the outskirts, but is a sight more affordable. Tofu steak. This particular product is known as Gold Label, and is a delicious hybrid of beef and chicken grown at the plant on the 4th level. I'm losing my appetite, but I'll choose the item.
The purple hexagon slab. Synthetic fruit pellets? They're our best approximation to the taste and texture of grapes. I've never tried the real fruit, so I can't say how faithful they are, but no's denying their popularity. No.
I will say this much for them.
Mm-hmm.
They've got higher polys than some grapes.
Oh, we knew there had to be a grape joke in there. Liquid-filled pouch. Ah, the revivifying tonic. I take it you're thirsty. The flavor is a sublime blend between sweet and salty and stays fresh over 10 years thanks to the special container. No. Long rectangular bar. Ah, keen on the perfect meal bar? Are you? All the nutrients your body needs packed in a single foodstuff. The flavor is formulated never to taste dull, and one bar will satisfy you for a whole day. Many folks prefer taking this over multiple meals. Oh. And last but not least, hexagon patterned bag. Ah yes, the salad pate. Salad.
Oh, ow.
This is designed for those who are concerned about their figure. With a blend of 9 variety of vegetables, it'll help your efforts to slim down. Fashion models swear by it, and youths can't get enough for the stuff either. No.
Take the high poly grapes.
Okay.
Delicious.
Well, they're all very tempting. I'm going to have the steak. I'm absolutely starving.
I'm going to have the steak like you.
Thank you for your custom. This being... sorry, this is your guy. Never mind.
Thank you for your custom. This being Her Majesty's treat, it's bound to taste all the better. No, it doesn't work that way. She can't save this. Say, would you mind sampling your selections here and now? It's been a long time since we've had newcomers, and I'd love to see your reactions. We have a crowd.
Oh dear. This is a great chance to learn about Alexandrian cuisine. Let's dig in. I'm terrified, actually. I know what polygon grapes taste like.
We aren't going to get to see this.
All right, here I go.
censored for your delicate sensibilities. Following Wuklamat's lead, you sample your selection.
Amazing! I've never had any meat like this before!
Really?
It's tender like chicken, but flavorsome like Ronique, and the spices give it just the right amount of kick. I could eat this every day! Oh god, she of the hollow legs!
Ha, don't mind them. They're just happy to see your honest reactions. And how about you? It's
Interesting.
interesting. Not quite fresh killed meat, I'm sorry. Of all the meat I've had, this is definitely one of them. It's always such a pleasure. My thanks for humoring me.
This does take me back, though it was chaotic when the people of Tuliolau first arrived. We endeavored to learn about one another and embrace our differences. Alright, what about you, Sven? Aren't you having something to eat too? Maybe the solid pate. I appreciate the thought, but I'm fine for now. Thank you. Alright, but what's your favorite food, if you don't mind me asking? My favorite food?
Yes.
Why do you wish to know this? Because I want to get to know you better. Why else? The more you know someone, the more you grow fond of them. That's what my old man believed, and my experiences have led me to believe the same. My favorite food.
Besides, we need to deepen the suspense here.
Is it such a difficult question? I'm sorry, it's just when I think about those who labored to bring us the food, I find I can't settle on one thing. And I thought I was indecisive, but you're something else. Oh, indecisive? Perhaps I am. But you didn't need to laugh about it.
Yes, she did. Uh-oh.
Oh, really? He's kind of out of place here.
Okay, he's repeating from earlier.
My favorite food? That's a question I may never be able to answer. I don't know about you, but I'm satisfied. Let's keep moving on. Very well. Next, I was thinking of showing you our residential sector, but it's in part so I can tend to personal matters. It's a visitation, to be precise, and I believe it will be educational for you as well. Would you two mind accompanying me?
Not at all.
Not at all. Wonderful. Let me know when you've seen enough here and we'll make our way. Give me a second. Welcome to Rodina's Consortium. Unfortunately, we aren't seeking new trade partners at present, so you'll have to return at a later date.
Yeah.
I presently represent Rodina's Consortium. Unfortunately, we've had to halt our commercial ventures for the time being. Please come again in the future.
Great. And hey, Ripley.
Can you take these things out of my bag? No. No, you can't.
Nope.
There is a summoning bell, though.
Yes.
Merchant and
So
Mender.
considering where we are, I think we might need Feol to help with that.
Okay, she's got a lot of the standard things. Including glacial greens. I hate to turn away a customer, but I'm still getting set up. Trust those couriers to bungle up a delivery. Yeah, she's talkable. Hello there. I'm afraid we're not open for business yet. Nonetheless, we look forward to your custom in the near future. Car.
Interesting ground car design.
Well, they said it was a flying car, so...
Still effectively
And
a six-wheel design, maybe
bixicles.
8. Yes.
I bet you they fly as well. Air
Somehow
wheel
it
dealer.
Air wheeler, yep.
I could actually buy that right now.
So could I. Are we?
I am.
Right.
Vroom vroom.
A thin, rectangular piece of what appears to be electrope. Blah, blah, blah. And then, mountain guide. Air Wheeler A9. Designed and built in Alexandria, this single-rider flying vehicle uses electrope to convert lightning to wind energy, which it expels to produce levitation and propulsion. While air-wheelers are extensively employed by the military, the A9 is a civilian model and does not come fitted with armaments.
Aww.
I'm looking for an air-wheeler A9. Have you got any, smaller sizes? Malala, customer.
Oh, the poor Malalas get the short end of the stick, don't they? But I'm bummed. Okay, Svine. Ready? Then let's head to the residential sector. It lies in the southwest. As we walk, I would be glad to tell you about any place of interest we come across.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Ah, you two. What a beauty.
I will note that
Over here.
Rogaden and Lalas are like a pair of the only races we haven't seen in Toral as a native variant.
Yes.
Come to do a bit of shopping? Well, you picked the right place. The commerce sector is probably the best retail hub in all of Everkeep. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Oh, and Spinning?
Also, yeah.
Lamatis trust you without question. How nice it would be to have such a friend.
Yeah, you need better friends. No, actually, I think you have some.
That meat was so good. I'll have to get everyone at home one to try. Welcome to Mosaic, a place where folks from all walks of life mingle and mesh like the patterned stones of a... well, you get the picture. If you like coffee, I recommend our original blend. Oh, sorry, I went for...
Oh, she was the one who had the marker.
This is Mosaic Cafe. You can buy drinks and enjoy while you relax. I see. Tuliola, we have a similar establishment called Sabeltiers. That's seashell in our local tongue. There's the story behind the name Mosaic. There is. In our continent, the races are named for stones. There's the Hewn, who resemble Tatawana, tall and graceful Eludes, and the diminutive, affordable Melalas.
Okay. So Hyun, Eldite, and Milala.
True, there weren't Elysians in Tuliolol natively as well.
Right.
When they all gather here, they appear as a mosaic of colors. Thus did the founder choose the name of the cafe. That's nice. If they served tacos here, it'd be perfect! You called it Doodles!
Yes!
Tacos? A traditional Torial dish, and one of my favorite foods. You must try it one day. Yes, definitely.
Definitely.
We'll make it happen once we've restored peace to Tuliolao. Right now, let's continue on. Have you eaten these tacos before? For Lemon TA to recommend them so highly, they must be delicious indeed.
We've had a mixed history of tacos.
Let's go for some tacos at Zabal TA's. The three of us. The four of us, actually. And just for the record, there is nice seating here.
Yes. This coffee tastes so much better than the stuff I make at home. I know exactly what you mean. Cookie ball.
No!
Pokeball.
No! Who's Pokeballing?
First you, then me. And you were standing right here up until a few seconds ago. And then you came running up the ramp.
You see, the trick for good coffee, according to Baron, is clean
the darn machine.
Clean the coffee maker on a regular basis. You would be surprised how many people don't. Oh, no, we're supposed to go the other way.
Huh.
My bad.
Indeed. These cups are so handy.
Yeah, we'll kind of wrap up after we finish this one quest because we can't exactly stop in the middle of it. Drink coffee.
How can I possibly get everything done before the deadline?
Coffee. Coffee is the answer.
It is by caffeine alone. New shirt. We'll pick that up after this.
Checking Wook real quick. Not same. And here we are, the buildings to where our citizens live. They're massive. Each one's bigger than the palace. They have to be, for just about all of Alexandria has apartments here. Lest you wonder, I'm here to visit some people. Their apartment is in the building to the left, the residential radius 914. Residential radius. That's right. Come, the door opens automatically. I do hope you like the district. The people worked so hard to build it, paying attention to every little detail. You really get the sense that Sveen loves her nation, don't you?
Yes. Touchy, touchy. Okay.
Of course, nice benches in our park area.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
It's square, even.
Well, the square means it's optional.
Huh.
This is the lobby of a common area for residents. I see. And what does that machine do over there? Ah, the concierge. They look after all the residents. If you require assistance or have questions, we would be glad to assist. Is that so? I have no shortage of questions, but I'll direct them at you for now. By all means, you may consider me your personal concierge. Hey Sphene, can anyone live in this place? Naturally. In fact, many of your countrymen make their homes here. No matter your origin or race, occupation or regulator usage, all Alexandrian citizens are eligible for an apartment. This includes those you met who work on the outskirts. You've taken care of everyone for 30 years. I'm truly grateful. Checking with the clerk.
Current location: residential radius 914, section 02. Visitors must be equipped with a regulator or present a valid visitor permit. And Cine incoming.
This is the place. A mother and son live here. Big apartment.
Yes.
Bigger than my house.
Yeah. Probably built bigger than the guild house.
Hello, Isadora. Oh, Your Majesty, you came. I have friends with me today. Is that all right? Of course, friends of the Queen are friends of ours. Please make yourselves at home. How's Milos been doing? There's been no change, but the symptoms are thankfully mild today. Hey, Milos. Have you missed me? My son was born with Levin sickness, a severe etheric imbalance towards lightning. As a result, he suffers from paralysis. He cannot walk and struggles to speak. For a blessing, he still has his hearing, and even on bad days, he can communicate with his eyes. I see. Sphene visits often, does she? She does. Milos simply adores her. He sometimes even manages a smile when she's here. What of yourself, Isadora? How are you holding up? You needn't worry about me, Your Majesty. You always make time for us, and we have everything we need. I'm glad to hear that, but you mustn't strain yourself, understood? Actually, if Levin sickness is similar to the light imbalance, we could just ask Alice. She knows how to balance it out.
True. Also, just getting him out from under the dome.
Yeah.
Would probably do it.
Yeah.
You know, as long as the environment around him isn't overcharged, he'd probably come back into balance.
Over time, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there nothing you can do for him? Perhaps a treatment with souls, or... Unfortunately, no. While souls can revive those who've met with an accident, they cannot reverse the effects of old age and illness. Truth be told, many children are born like Milos, and illness has existed.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing.
Yeah. Yes, it is. It's an imbalance of aether. We actually know how to fix that. And illness has existed for generations, but we've been unable to find a cure. Talk to Alice. Talk to Alice and her porcine pal Angelo. The cause is quite clear, though. The excess lightning in the environment. It's no coincidence that a number of cases has risen dramatically in the past 30 years. It's all my fault.
No, it's not.
What was that? I'm sorry, Isadora. I must be going. I promise to make a proper visit next time, and treats to share. Oh no, there's no need to apologize, Your Majesty. If it weren't for you, Milos and I wouldn't still be here. Thank you, Queen Sphinx. It's my pleasure, Milos. I'll be back soon, so be a good boy. For your mother and for me.
We'd better get a follow-up on him.
We better open our mouths to say that we know how to fix this!
Well, we know how to kind of put it into remission. He's probably susceptible and would go back into it as long as he's here and as long as this place is lightning aspected.
But we've dealt with this. We know this. To think there was such an illness. Oh, we've seen it before. My thanks for accompanying me on the visit. The illness is part of life in Alexandria, and I thought you should know about it. We'll find a cure one day, mark my words. We'll make it so unfortunate children like Milos smiles again. But... and
you can help with us!
That way, or...
Yeah, I think we're gonna go back the way we came.
I saw some couches in the foray. Nice, comfy couches. Oh yeah.
I like the all-metal things we went by earlier.
These things. Oh my gosh! That pattern right there. Is that a freaking QR code?
Probably not, but it does resemble one.
Yeah, well, we're gonna call it here for the night. Thank you all very much for joining along. We will be back tomorrow night? Tomorrow night. Yeah, tomorrow night. Woohoo!
Tomorrow night at 9:30. Or maybe a little earlier.
Depending.
We have a lot to go through.
Yes,
Certainly
we do.
no later than 9:30.
Thank you all very much for coming along. I'll go ahead and throw you guys over to Care for the evening. We will
throw you to the wolves, or at least the spotty cat.
If I can type correctly.
And we were both pokeballed.
Of course we are.
Okay. Just went out of it again.
So we will see you next time. Bye!